Alright, so just to preface this, I did go through here because the little intro was just pretty much the same, completely unchanged. Also because I wanted to get a certain Pokemon that I saw, that I've wanted to use for quite a while. As you can see, Corviknight. For those that don't know how to get Corviknight, apparently if you don't get it, if you're not lucky enough to get it through the mystery egg, I wanted to get one and level it up before, because I want to say Gardevoir fight is pretty close. So you can just go here to the casino or whatever, and you can buy any of these Pokemon for the coins. Obviously, I didn't gamble the coins, right? I just bought them. So to get 3,000 coins, you need like 60,000 Pokédollars. So you essentially need 60,000 Pokédollars to get Rookidee. Which means you need 180,000 to get the Axew. But, sorry about that. I have a much better Axew. Or much better Axorus, I should add. At least I think it's better than Axorus, you know. And also you can, like, connect to the Botanical Garden through here. Oh, okay. Didn't care that I passed by him, like, 5 seconds ago. I will say, I am a bit underwhelmed by Corviknight's stats. But it is what it is. I just want to use it. I probably should have swapped him out. I definitely should have swapped him out. What did I do? Yep. And being able to just fucking use Head Smash without any recoil is great. But yeah, basically Erin and Melia said, meet them at the library. And Melia cut her hair, and that's pretty much it. I need to find, like, a good fucking item to give to Corviknight. Because I do want to use... I need to find a way to teach it U-turn, actually. Oh yeah, I should probably, like... I know its nature is, like, plus speed minus special defense. They're supposed to have, like, a plus defense thing, I think. I want to get it, like, plus attack, like... Get it... this. Just because I have an excess of those. But apparently this Pokemon is a lot slower than I thought, so there wasn't really any need to invest in its speed. It can be a bit semi-tanky on both accounts, though, at least. Win rate, 61.2%. That's not the worst. They just changed this whole place up, actually, now that I think about it. There's a forbidden section of the library? Okay. Where is... okay, there we go. If only things didn't go the way they did. Oh, hello, Albius. Sorry, I was contemplating things. Just thinking about the past. I guess that's something that happens to someone sooner or later. Okay, let's get started. We have a lot to discuss. You read that book last night, right? Miera Region Origins? I did, and I learned some pretty interesting stuff. So interesting that I would have thought the book was a work of fiction if it weren't for the circumstances. What did you learn? Oh boy. Well, for starters, the Miera region was a place that existed long before Avium. The region itself is located 9 hours west of Avium. But the thing is, the Miera region has been completely abandoned. Huh? Completely abandoned. The citizens of the region had to flee because of a nuclear meltdown at the Miera nuclear plant. This is where it gets interesting, and where Katsu's words start to make sense. The first citizens of the Avium region, and the people who fled Miera are one and the same. What? No fucking way! When the Miera nuclear plant went under, the entire region fled east and ended up on uncharted shores. I could have sworn that, like, Vivian was, like, a native of this land, as was people like Indried. But I guess not, and that's how Avium was discovered. Just no humans here until the people fled from Miera? That's correct, that's not all I learned. There were 3 things that stuck out to me while reading. The incident at the plant was caused by 10 individuals. All died at the site. 8 of them were unidentifiable, but for some strange reason the 9th and 10th ones were. And who were they? The 9th person was a woman named Freya. She was part of the international police, and was discovered to be the reason the plant went under. Other than those 2 bits of information, I couldn't find anything else on her. As for the 10th individual, I'll get to that in a sec. Let me continue for now. Gotcha. The second thing is a little more relevant to us. It turns out the Miera region wasn't free of mass crime either. There was another evil team running around and causing havoc, but that's not what sticks out to me. The team that terrorized Miera was also called Team Xen. Team Xen? Yeah, they existed more than 50 years ago. But unlike our Team Xen, there was no Madam X. In fact, their leader wasn't a madam at all, he was male. If I remember correctly, his name was Lord Xenadin. Presumably, the name Team Xen comes from his name, and coincidentally, this Lord Xenadin was the 10th victim. Lord Xenadin. If Lord Xenadin was also a casualty, that means this isn't the same Team Xen. The Team Xen that we've fought up to this point has been the 2nd iteration. Heh. And that's not even the best part. As for the 3rd and final thing that stuck out to me, that very same nuclear plant was owned by none other than the Blakeorys. The Blakeorys owned? That means it seems like they were involved in all of this, even back then, somehow. Everything's connected, the Blakeorys and Team Xen. What exactly is their true relation? That's what we're here to figure out, but does give what Katsu said some context. She said she wanted to restore the Miera region so we can go back. That confirms what the book says is true, at least in that aspect. I can't say the rest is too accurate, there's just not enough data. I see, in that case we should start looking around. It seems you know a lot more about this place than Albius and I. So just lead the way and we'll do our best. Understood. Melia, I'm gonna need you to talk to the receptionist and find out when Rune took this book out. Leave it to me, I'll do my very best. As for you, Albius, I'm gonna need you to find out where Rune got some of these books. They are real exclusive looking books, so maybe look in the main lobby. Okay, there we go then. Main lobby, so just like check, oh boy, here we go. Right, so the ruins should be somewhere in that region, and if I take that into account I should be able to, okay, they're just ignoring us. What's this? Is that Miss Blakeory? Oh shit. Oh hey Albius, I didn't expect to see you here. I'm here because Erin asked me to, but to be real, I'm here for another reason. To cure asthma. How'd you know? Don't think that's a cure, mate. Good luck. You must have some pretty good intuition, Albius. You read me like a book. Is that really why the poor orphan boy finds himself in a library of all things? Thomas Blakeory. Albius, this is Thomas Blakeory Jr., Saki's adoptive brother, and the Steel-type reserve. That is my name, yes. Thank you for reminding yourself. Foolish boy, you cannot cure asthma. Highly regarded doctors haven't been able to achieve such a feat. How could you? Rune said I can do anything if I put my mind to it. If there's anyone to believe, it's her. Believing in what? A ghost? She's been gone for some time now. I wouldn't trust the advice of someone who can't even exist. Shut your mouth before I shut it for you, punk. Now, children, let's settle this in a civilized manner, yes? Headmaster Hazuki, what are you doing here? This is my library. I believe I don't need a reason to be here. That's true. The poor boy aside, Albius, you intrigue me. Disaster seems to follow you like some yokai traumatizing some old lady. Therefore, I classify you as a disaster by association. Thanks, I guess. That was no compliment. Pfft. You will face me in combat. What a battle, here. Battles are included in academics. I see no issue with this. But just so you know, the items in this estate are on the break it, you buy it basis. Choose any 3, or just go with 1 if you're feeling saucy. I'll sweep them all one by one. If he's the Steel-type reserve, then... let's go with this. Wasn't expecting a battle here, but okay. Wasn't expecting a double team either. But that's fine. Okay, whatever. Okay, I really wish I used Sky Uppercut instead. I didn't lose. Wait, I didn't lose, though. It was a draw. If I used Sky Uppercut, I would have won. Nah, we're not taking that line down. We are not taking that line down. Let's do the reverse. I think I could protect against a Z move, right? Couldn't fully protect itself. Okay. Oh, it had a focus sash? That doesn't matter. Well, I'm impressed. Huey could never. I didn't know that you could, like, protect, like, partially against it. I thought either it resisted fully or it would just, like, go through anyway. Satisfactory. What? I said it was satisfactory. Are you deaf too, child? I'm not a child. I'm practically the same age as you. Annoying child detected. Snivy leaf tornado. Huh? Damn. That tornado is all haphazard. We still have some work to do, Snivy. That will be all. If he's the steel reserve, why does he have a Snivy? Why stare at me? If he were better, he would have been able to counter such a weak attack. So go on then, go find your pet. It wasn't that bad. Yeah, can't understand what he's saying. That leaf tornado was used by just a Snivy, so it's kind of weak. Still, being booted out like that's infuriating. Why's he gotta be like that? Are you guys okay? Yeah? Who are you? Oh, I'm a friend of Albius's. I just happen to be in the area. You remember me, right, Albius? Yeah, Ren's sister. That's like totally right. I knew you'd remember Albius. Huh, I'm Huey. It's nice to meet you. Likewise, Huey. So what are you guys going to do now? I assume that the library is kind of out of the question. Don't know. I'm kind of deflated mentally right now. Hey, Huey. Yeah? There's an expensive restaurant with tons of good food at the night market. How about we head down there and chow down for a bit? Now you're talking my language. Let's go eat, guys. That's the spirit. It'll be fun, promise. So not the park this time. Bladestar headquarters. Flora's meeting. Ah, there's Dr. Jenkel. Stepniece. That's new. And how is my adorable little stepniece doing? I'm busy. You know we're in a crucial state of the plan. But how could I forget? In fact, that's what I came to talk about. OMG. Make it quick. What are the plans for Albius and crew? Albius had the chance to out me at multiple intervals, but hasn't yet. One would take this as a sign of loyalty or belief, but no. Something is off about them. I have a bad feeling. What shall we do, then? Do we, like, XX them? Or maybe a small little XX? I'm not going to XX them. That's a bit of a jump. So she's not ready to just outright kill us. So she's not entirely morally bankrupt. Violence is one thing, but murder is murder. Senseless murder, anyway. I'm going to make the executive decision to keep them around for now. But monitor them. KK. Are they in a moving structure right now? So you won't do it. I'm willing to do a lot for your cause, but this is something I simply just can't. But if you do this, we can restore everything Team Xen has taken from us. Isn't that something you want? It is everything I want, but I cannot allow Team Xen the chance to get their hands on such power. Put your beliefs in me. They won't get their hands on it. I'm sorry, but I can't. You're the only one who can do this. I made a promise to a friend to keep it safe, and I won't let them down. Not again. I'll be on standby. Contact me the next time you need me. If you want something done right, do it yourself. The cursed root I've gathered from the Telluric Temple. You will be the key to open the path I seek, and whether or not he realizes it, he will become a part of us. Yeah, I feel like Ryland... What is stopping Ryland exactly from... Can't they just restore the desert if he uses his heritage or whatever? Well, I'm surprised you're able to get a reservation here, Reina. Don't worry, I got connections. Like I want a sweepstakes kind of connections. So everything here is pretty much free, to your heart's content, my treat. Ha, yeah, chop chop, I'm starving. So terribly sorry for the interruption, but we have a request for you three in the VIP room. The VIP room? That's correct. If you'd follow me, please. Let's go, guys. But the food... Where we're going, we're going to eat food made by the gods. Now let's go. I have a bad feeling about this. Ah, there they are. Lost in the city again, Albius. Well, your luck is up and beaming because we have a new business proposal. Who? These are Albius and I's roommates, Alice and Alan. How's it going, guys? We have beneficial information for you on behalf of the Puppet Master once again. Beneficial as it is, it seems that this news is particularly troubling. There are rumors in the world below that Bladestar is planning a massive attack somewhere in GDC, and they can strike at any moment. What? Why are you telling us this? Alert the authorities, dimwits. The authorities can do nothing. Only the Interceptor can make a change. Interceptor, oh Interceptor, whose fate shall you change? Well, then what are we supposed to do? There's a Bladestar-owned ship that's docking in the Judicial District. The Puppet Master believes that there will be an executive on it. Board the ship and interrogate the Bladestar executive. That is your goal. But of course, you won't be without help. Meet us at the port at the edge of the Judicial District. Don't be late or your chance may be missed. Were we just trauma dumped on or something? What are we gonna do? Should we go get Melia and Erin? I think we barely have time to get to the Judicial District before that boat departs. So we're going to the Judicial District then. Shit, I guess so. We gotta go. I think the Judicial District's on the other side. So the docks should be down here. So you've arrived just in time as well. It's really screwed up that you're making us do this. The police department is right there. I could just report it right now. Go if you must, but it is inevitable. Only you three can make a difference. That is what the puppet master told us. So then how do we board this ship then? You hide within the depths of these containers, of course. These crates are to be loaded onto the ship very soon. If you wish to make a difference and save your friends, you do well and hide in one immediately. But the choice is yours. Whether or not you go through with this is your prerogative. But our mission is done and dusted. Fare thee well, simple citizens of GDC. Can we actually just choose not to? This is crazy. Man, not up for anything, but this is kind of a lot. What do you think we should do? We can actually make a choice here. Okay, that's what I was thinking too. Let's just go alert the authorities like normal people. Anything past this is not in our responsibility. Hey. We were just trying to be polite, but you actually don't have a choice. You're going on the ship right now. Have a nice sleep. Wait, stop. Yes, I'm awake. Me too. Kinda cramped in here. I think we're on that ship. Whack. Huey, Albius, your roommates suck. I'm sure they're fun at parties. I'm sure. Anyway, I'm getting out of this stupid thing. Wait, are you sure that's okay? If we're here, we may as well find that stupid Bladestar executive, right? If they're planning something, we gotta get to steppin'. Couldn't find them. Alexandra's gonna be upset by this. Huh? Did you guys hear that? I think. Let's get out of here. Damn, this place is kinda funky. I like the lights. Okay, so let's team up and find this stupid executive. We don't have much experience working together, so let's make this one. Yeah, this is all new. Yeah, it looks like things are settled quite nicely here. What the stowaways? Bladestar goons. What are you talking about? But I don't need this. You three are in a lot of trouble. They don't seem to be Bladestar. Sashilan warrior? That's new. This is just what we need. First we have to take that other kid, and suddenly the entire population of kids think they can just hop on for a ride. I'm reporting this. Other kid? Who cares? Let's storm this place. So this is like a remix of the Bladestar Caverns. I don't know where to even begin, so let's go down here. If you can beat me, I'll tell you something cool. Okay, sure. Oh, that's annoying. That was a crit? Holy shit. Alright, if you want the password for the security lock, it's Alamissa. Why are you giving us something so important? Because I'm confident you guys won't get much further than that. Okay, if you say so. Well, he's terribly wrong about that, I believe. Amarissa. Wait, what? I feel like I spelled... Hold on, I fucking spelled this shit wrong. I should have written this shit down. Where am I right now? Bladestar Battalion. Safety lock in captain's quarters opened. Okay. The main deck. So there's nothing on here. Jeez, I was hoping he'd have run into you three by now. You're causing us a lot of problems, you know. That's our job. Now where's the Bladestar executive? Shut your mouth. They are not willing to tell us anything about Bladestar, it seems. I tried my best to stop. Yeah, I'm sure you did. Fine, you want to cause trouble, then how about this? There, I've opened up the pathway to the stern. I'm sure he'll be able to deal with you there. Hey, thanks. Is it Ryland? If it's Ryland, then, should probably... Man, this is turning out to be a terrible idea. That Bladestar executive has to be somewhere. Bladestar executive, I suppose that means you're looking for me. So you three are the ones who've been slithering their way around our ship. You're not the one I met on Terajuma. Or are you not the one I met on Terajuma? Albius, was it? How serendipitous for us to meet on this ship. Well, whatever, we're gonna put a stop to you right here and now. And what, may I ask, are you stopping me from doing? A little birdie told us that Bladestar's planning something big. We're gonna get that info out here. Right. I'm gonna give you the option to choose how I should deal with this situation. Go ahead, choose. I mean, just tell us the information. You're the stowaways, not I. Be serious. I don't owe you any kind of information. It is within my best interest that I handle you three personally, as your actions could have caused immediate damage to myself and my home. And that is a line you should never cross with me. And he gets back up. We're not exactly on the streets, but okay. I mean, thankfully I do start out here with 2 Pokemon that aren't affected by the sandstorm. Oh, fuck, that is the crest, too. Wasn't expecting that. 1 HP, jeez. Super I keep forgetting it's not a steel type. Yeah, we have to take down the Hippowdon. Fuck. So it's going for a dig. You're so lucky that you are so fucking lucky you missed, motherfucker. It missed again. Motherfucker. Do I have to fucking put a hail down? There we go. Torterra. That thing has a crest, too. You're strong, but then again, you're standing here in front of me today. You have not fallen from the Xen attack on Terajuma Island. I respect you, Albius. But unauthorized entry onto this ship is something that cannot be looked past. How are you willing to resolve this situation? Stop. What? I didn't have a chance to tell you earlier since you were so busy, but that there's the person I was looking for, Albius. Cannon? I see. Cannon, buddy, what are you doing on this ship? We can speak about that later, but you must let them have safe passage to Sashila village. It is what Alexandra wants. Very well then, Albius. Lady Luck has smiled down on you today. It seems you're no longer a stowaway, but a passenger on this ship. We should be arriving in Sashila village shortly. Phew, thank goodness. I thought Ryland was going to do something unthinkable, or something. Reina, this is another one of our roommates. You guys got a big family, so Cannon, what you doing on a Bladestar ship? I was sent by Alexandra to find Albius and bring them back with me. Albius may know her as April. Alexandra is her real name. As for the reason why she wants to see Albius, well, I'll leave that to her. But for now, we should await our arrival into Sashila, Alexandra's home. But what about the Bladestar attack? Let's take it slow. We were almost thrown overboard for Spiel's sake. Let's get all buddy-buddy with Ryland, and then we hit him with the hard-hitting questions. Okay. His affiliation with Bladestar seems pretty loose at best right now. Once I became an executive for Flora, this ship was constructed for me. Ever since, the trading of goods and services between Sashila and the outside world has expanded. It is because of this ship that Sashila has begun to thrive once more. I apologize for attacking you earlier. It's just within my duty to do so. It's all good. Thank you for your understanding. I wish I could have afforded you the same. I don't know who gave you that intel, but Bladestar does not just attack peaceful civilians. And besides, if there was some sort of operation going on in GDC, I would know. So I'm going to assume that the intel you've received is in fact false. Regardless, out of respect for you, I will look into this. We should be arriving in Sashila any moment now. This ship is too big to pull into the port, so we'll have to transfer to a smaller vessel. Let us go. Oh, the village looks a bit different. As a port and everything, though. So, what will you do now? Well, we're kind of stuck here. Going back home would be nice. It's going to be 3 days before our ship returns to the Judicial District, so I'm afraid you're out of luck. 3 days? Worry not, there's an inn located on the second level of this village. Mention my name and they'll let you stay there free of charge. As for me, there's a lot of unloading to be done. Please, excuse me. Guess this is a bust. Thanks, Alice and Alan. As for Albius, Alexandra would like to meet with you personally. Her quarters are located on the third level of the village. Please make your way there. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Alice and Alan made that shit up just to get us here. Alright, Huey, I guess we should look for that inn and give Albius some space. Okay, I'm sure the town has some tasty snacks too. Let's go. I kind of want to visit a desert village at some point. I feel like dry heat is much easier to put up with than humidity. Of course, I could just be talking out of my ass on that one, but... in my experience, humidity is just way fucking less. Okay, so hyper potions, but no ultra potions. Interesting. Oh yeah, it does become gold. The inn is here. Can I go outside to like the desert right now or no? Bro, this music reminds me of EverQuest. The fuck? What is this? Well, I know what this place is. Yeah, this seems familiar. And then this, of course, must be the labyrinth. I'll look at the labyrinth later. That'll probably be next episode. Gligar. Oh, fucking hell. Gligar, man. I want to see something real quick. Not too much of a fan of its shiny in this game, so we're fine with that. Not a very good capture rate, I see. We'll have to EV train that later. Field of Pillars. Interesting, so this is their Stonehenge. If I look at the encounter list, let me see the encounter list. So what can I get? Any big Pokemon I can get here, I wonder. I'm supposed to be looking for before... Adam would be the next gym leader to fight. What can I get in the desert here? Gligar was one. Heliolisk is apparently a Whiscash. Wooper. Nothing too bad. Nothing too good. You can find Nidoqueen in the wild. Arbok is a static encounter. Mandibuzz is a static encounter. You can get Avian Badoo here. Those seem to be the only, like, relatively new Pokemon. I could get a Hippowdon at Sandstream Cave or a Krokorok. Alamissa Urben. Ah. I see. So I'm not too far off from going back in time. If I can find, like, passage back to fucking... Okay, yeah, they did change the desert a bit. The fuck? Okay, so that's a place. We'll have plenty of time to... Oh. What? It looks like you were mugged. Okay, so we can't go there. The sand does a lot of fucking damage here, holy shit. Yeah, what can Dugtrio really do? Yeah, I'm really glad I got this fucking Pokemon, because Corviknight actually does pretty good in a desert, it seems. But I should probably go see what Alexandra wants. If they're in here. That's odd. Alexandra isn't here at the moment. She swore she wouldn't leave her home until you arrived. I knew I heard chattering out here. Look at who has the nerve to show their face around here. Who the hell you think you are walking into my home like this? Oh, well, look at that. So brave of you to stand up for yourself. Damien, wait. Stay out of this one, Vanilla Swirl. So how do you want to do this? Right here, right now? Damien, wait. Albius is here because Alexandra asked me to bring them here. What the fuck's this guy's problem, anyway? You're joking. I am not. I told Alexandra that I could handle this. Where is she right now? We don't know. She was supposed to be here. Last time I heard from Alex was this morning. She said that she was going to go visit Alamissa. But I actually just came from there. She was nowhere to be found. You don't think she fell into the pit beneath Alamissa? That place is falling apart. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the flooring there gave way. Her trips to Alamissa are never this long. Then we should check the Voidal Chasm, right? She may need our help if she's in trouble. God damn it. I'm gonna give the town one more quick check. Albius, Cannon, you head to the chasm. Albius, the Voidal Chasm is a strange place located due east of here. The Ryland Desert is no laughing matter, so make sure you're prepared. I'll go round up Reina and Huey. We'll meet you inside. On to the chasm, then. Is that a time crystal? Time diamond or whatever. Well, I guess the clay doll doesn't exist anymore. Said due east of here. Oh, we're getting XLs. Oh, bro, they have Team Xen target dummies. Fucking great. What's this? Students. Oh, this is their school? What is this? The use of Team Xen target dummies. I mean, I can understand, considering what Team Xen, to my knowledge, has done. Voidal Chasm. Are there even any Pokemon in the Voidal Chasm? Oh, the cacturn are moving now. Imagine using a fucking move that never hits. Psychic Pokemon. Oh, for fuck's sake, this thing's gonna hurt, isn't it? Apparently not. What, the desert heat doesn't add to Flare Blitz? Okay, he said due east of you. This is not east. Or I should say the chasm isn't east. Drill run. Huh, these are some powerful fucking moves. Seen those before. I'm just looking for like the new moves. I don't think these are new. These aren't new. They said due east of here, though. Yeah, that's not due east. That's fucking north. Fucking cannon is bad with directions. The fuck is this? Is that an ice stone? Water stone. Fuck it. This must be the Voidal Chasm. The fuck? Gosh, what is this place? This is the Voidal Chasm. It's a strange place that doesn't exactly follow conventional rules of reality. At least that's how the scholar Martin at Sashila explained it to me. It's not healthy to stay here for prolonged periods of time, so let's be quick. Hold on, I think I saw a... Okay, I thought I saw a TM out here, but I guess I was just seeing things. Interesting that they just followed me out. What the fuck is this? Odd keystone. Well, you know, I already have one of those. Wait, where do we go from here? Hold on a minute. Right. Where the fuck do we go from here? Our secret is hidden in the depths of the ocean. What does that mean? This seems to be some sort of riddle. We're gonna have to figure it out if we want to proceed. The depths of the ocean. That opened up a path. Good going. Find Jirachi's home. Jirachi, that's a mythical Pokemon. A Pokemon born of the stars that only wakes up for 7 days every 1,000 years. And during that period, it will grant any wish. Hey, you seem to know a lot about legendary Pokemon, Reina. I love mythology and stuff like this. I can talk for hours. I'm not sure if that information was helping in solving this one. In the stars. In the stars. Well, we made a... Oh. Gather ether. Gather ether like the item. Ether is quite plentiful in the chasm. I'm sure we'll find enough ether before long if we just look around. Hope someone has an item finder. Oh, white herb, nice. Okay, well I heard a sound. What the fuck? What's going on here? Huh? Ren? Eyes on the prize, Astro Boy. Keep it together. We meet again, Albius. How about we skip the formalities and just get right into it? Let's go. One Pokemon? Oh my fucking... That's an electric type too. Can't afford to fool around with this. Oh my... What? Motherfucker, this thing is gonna be a nightmare. I fucking hate beasts so much, man. I really do. I fucking hate beast Pokemon. Alright, that's fine, I guess. I guess it's slow, so... Not bad, not bad. You're shaping up quite nicely. I've had my fun here, so I think I'll just let you all go. Stop. I'm not done with you yet. What a charmer. Bet that line works famously for you, huh? I'm done playing with you all. You... And yes, I'll give you back your precious little cheerleader. See you cool cats later. Ciao. He got away. Ugh. Miss Alexandra, you okay? What happened? She may just need some rest. She's been through a lot. Reina, I promise we'll talk soon, but for now we gotta get Alexandra back home, okay? Yeah, okay. Yeah, a lot of this seems... How the fuck was that guy able to... Isn't she supposed to be the champion? What were you thinking going that deep into the chasm? If you fell any further, not even I would be able to save you. It's not her fault. I asked her to meet me in Alamissa. Is that so? And let me guess, is this about the dimensional rift in Zone 0? That's right, there's a rift Pokemon rampaging through the ruins of Zone 0. Alexandra called you here because she wanted to rally a team to remove it. If we can't get the power hidden inside the pyramid, everything can be solved if we just got there. We met in Alamissa because we were going to talk to Ryland and convince him to join us. That's when that freak with that hoverboard showed up and zapped Alex off the side of the city. And I suppose that brave Night Raven was there to swoop in and save the day. Ah, but that's not what happened. You failed to protect her. Such is the fate of a member of Team Xen. Failure is always the end. Drop it, Ryland. I'm not in the mood for this right now. Quite frankly, I'm never in the mood for a member of a murderous syndicate being in my hometown. But alas, this village seems to like you. They even donned you with your very own hood. That's because I actually helped them, unlike you who just sits in Alamissa all day and sulks. Friends, please, let's not fight. Be it as it may, that rift is under control of Bladestar. It not only protects the pyramid, but it also protects Sashila village from Team Xen. Why would I take the risk of removing that rift? Even if you were to gain this power located within the pyramid, Sashila's safety is compromised permanently. Forgive me, Alexandra, but I shall have no part in this operation. That is about how I expected that to go. Ryland won't cooperate, but if this is what you want, I'll help. But Albius and I, we have a strained history together. I'm not sure if they would even want to work with me. So I think I'll take care of this issue myself. I'll begin in the morning. I think it's time we gave Alex some space. Reina and Huey are at the inn at the southern edge of town. You do well to procure a room before there aren't any left. What do you mean you're leaving? I have a new mission that I have to take care of. But I've been searching for you everywhere and I finally found you. I want answers from you. I knew you would, so I wrote down everything you want to know in this letter. Are you serious? I don't care about this stupid letter. I want to hear you say it. I'm sorry. I know you're part of Team Xen. Oh, what? Surprise? I'm not dumb, Ren. I can put 2 and 2 together. Albius, Never mind. I can't believe him. I'm ready to hit the hay and just forget this all happened. Good night, everyone. Hidden scene, huh? Albius is out like a light. They must be really, really tired. Yeah, I can't see where I am at all, actually. Hey, you okay? Before I was born, my mother told me that she went to a fortune teller to see if she could predict her future. Apparently, the fortune teller predicted that she would have twins. My mother didn't know she was having twins at the time and assumed she was just making things up. But lo and behold, Ren and I were born. Wow. But she predicted something else. She said that one child would work for the future, and that the other would fight for the end. My mom told me that this as if it were funny, but I believe in divination, legends, myths, and all that stuff. And the fact that she got the twins part right with no prior knowledge. No, but Reina, it could have just been a lucky guess. But now Ren is working for Team Xen now. How do you explain that? You can't. The whole reason why I ran after Ren was really because I wanted to make sure he was making the right choices. This fortune has always scared me. I don't want to lose my brother. That's what I fear most. I know how you feel, except I actually lost my sister. I don't know where she is or if she's even okay. But what's lost can be found again, right? That's what Rodiat tells me anyway. Yeah, what's lost can be found. It's just hard. I'll be there for you, Reina. It's gonna be okay. Thanks, Huey. I'll be there for you too. Thanks for being my friend. Meanwhile, at the Hospital of Hope. Doctor, things seem to be going well with Lavender. Her levels are all stable, and it seems there's even an increase in compatibility as of late. By 3%, as a matter of fact. Good. Good. In that case, I'll leave her to her rest. We'll need her to be as strong as she possibly can for her big day. Of course, Doctor. Forgive me, but I don't think I will stick around for that day, Isha. This is abuse. I'm not sick, and therefore I don't need to be here. I need to escape here, quickly. I don't have my Pokemon to help me. But I can't rely on them for everything. Alright, if I can get to the elevator, I should be able to get out of here. Doctor? I thought I heard something. Doctor, everything is ready for your examination now. Right, very well then. Time is of the essence. Way, way, way too close for comfort. Isha never hangs around this floor at night. Why is tonight different? Please get here quickly. Why aren't you working? The elevator isn't moving at all. Isha must have turned it off. Why would he shut off the elevator in a hospital? He really must not want anyone to find me down here. Forget it. I can't give up now. Tonight's my only chance. All those years pulling books off of tight shelves better come in handy here. Come on, open up. Aha, Eureka, I've done it. Well then, if I can't take the elevator, I'll just have to climb out. I'm on level B3, which means I'm 3 levels below the ground floor. Don't go down there. What is that down there? Is that a hatch? Something like that can't be good if it's in a hospital of all places. Leave, get out of here. If I want to get out of here, now's the perfect opportunity. But if I get out of here, people will think I've lost it. If I can get proof of his corruption, I'll not only help myself, but everyone who Isha has hurt. I'm taking the risk. I've decided that. Huey, please don't be mad. No, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You need to leave now. This is where I should be, but I want to check out that hatch. I can hear people talking just outside the door. It's been quite some time, Nevid. Aye, ever since that show you and Madam X had at the lounge. How have you been holding up? Still serving beer and all at the bar? I've been doing what I can. Madam X still isn't too fond of my failure. But if she's keeping me around, then she must have something in mind. I see. Anyway, why'd you call me? Why meet up here? I think you know why, Nevid. A long time ago, Gira, Zeta, and I all told each other what we fought for. Everyone was willing to share except for you and Anastasia. What does this have to do with anything? There's a girl here in extensive care with an unknown disease. She has heterochromia, just like you. You do realize I'm not the only person in the world with heterochromia, right? Right, but she told me her father also had it. And she also told me that her father was also a well-known sailor in the Neverwinter area. Now, doesn't that sound familiar? She's your daughter, isn't she? Francesca. Looks like they've moved somewhere else. A strange conversation indeed. B2, nothing. Alright, so Lavender is just determined to fucking be stupid here. This is very stupid of her. The fuck? Is there a door behind there? No password needed. That's really weird. Well, whatever. There are a few things I can look at here. Patient profiles. Terminally ill, diagnosed with blank, cured. What? Risa Rader's profile is here amongst others. Risa's status is terminally ill, or rather was. There's no way this was public information. If something like this got out to the public, it'd cause an unstoppable storm. An unstoppable storm of support for Risa, of course, but a storm is a storm. I find it weird that she was marked as terminally ill and then suddenly cured. When one is terminally ill, that means that it's over for them, right? Did Risa Rader experience some sort of miracle? Mosley Carmichael, missing. This person's named Mosley Carmichael. Seems like they were born in the District of Hope. She's one of the many kids that are missing right now, huh? Gosh, she was so young too, only 8 years old. Hopefully she turns up soon. This is my own profile. It pains me to even look at this file. I don't belong here, but Isha won't let me leave. I bet that he told Huey that I was coming down with a fever when he tried to visit me earlier. Isha, you make me sick. Veronica Vasile. Venom, you took the bullet for me back then. You were being aggressive when you found me by the fountain in the central building. I didn't really appreciate it at the time, but now I realize that you were just trying to help me. I took a risk I shouldn't have, and now you've been turned to stone. I guess me reading this right now proves that I haven't learned a thing. But there's one thing I value over everything, it's the truth. And I won't stop it till it's out there for the entire world to see. I'll figure out a way to save you, just believe in me. Talon Atreides. No picture. Wait, Talon's 45? What the fuck? I thought he was in his 20s. The file is completely wrong. What happened here? Talon is definitely not 45. Okay, and he's definitely not from Akua Town. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure about the birthday part, but I'm pretty sure he was born on July 24th. Either way, it's pretty careless for a hospital to get something so wrong. Treated and released, approximately 55. Kanto Islands. That's odd. This file has no name or date or birth. Usually when that happens, it means the patient can't remember where or who they are. Oddly enough, the place of birth is actually still here. Vaguely. There's not much else to hear. Look at it. What the fuck? This file just has a bunch of numbers with an H in the middle. Something's weird with the H in the middle, though. I wonder if this has anything to do with the passcode needed to open up the bunker. I should look at this file carefully. I'm almost certain the numbers are displayed from the top left into the right. So if the code is present, it'd be in that format. What's all this now? Dr. Asia Halvard? This is all crazy. Why is this on Isha's computer? This stuff doesn't seem relevant, so I'm not going to pay attention to it much. Okay, so let me see. So wait, what's the fucking password then? 8433. It should be 8433. I can't believe that actually worked. Huey, Right, Huey's not here. Down we go, I guess. Very dumb to go down here with no Pokemon, but whatever. Okay, this doesn't look like a hospital anymore. I have a bad feeling about this. That noise, it sounds like someone's crying. This window's a tad bit foggy, but I can kind of see what's going on. Wait a minute. It can't be. How disappointing. This isn't giving us any good results. Just how exactly are we supposed to extract the memory from this one if they refuse to cooperate? Because it doesn't want that to happen, obviously. Much to our dismay, sure, but it'll succumb to us eventually. We need to be patient, or else Isha will become extremely irritated with us, and you know how he gets when things don't go his way. Oh, seriously now, come on, get up, it wasn't that bad. All we did was try to break your mind, nothing more than that. Talking to it like that will only anger it. I already have a burn mark on my arm from last time. Cool it and set the machine for another round. Not long until this thing decides to give up. Jeez. This is just so awful. How could they do this? I have to help that Bryson somehow. Maybe there's something around here that'll disable that machine. Come on, Lavender, you came this far. Let's not get scared now. What's this? This panel seems to control whatever the machine is in the next room. Sorry, but I'm turning you off now. Memory detacher system offline. I don't believe it. It's one thing after another with this place. And I think this is where our hard-earned tax dollars are spent on. Let's go check on the monitor. Now to help out that Bryson and break out of here. Hey, are you okay? Please get up. I'm gonna get you out of here, okay? So please just follow me. Hold on, didn't Melia and Venom tell me about knowing a Brexen? Yeah, I remember now. She mysteriously disappeared along with her other friends. Surely they can't be the same one, right? It's a little odd, but I think I should try asking. By the way, this might sound kind of weird, but do you by chance know the name Venom? Ah, so you do know them. I'm a friend of theirs. I can take you to them when we escape, so just follow me. Oh, jeez. This is just great. We're not getting out this way. There's got to be another way to the elevator. Hey, wait, don't run off. We'll get caught. They're fucking drinking beer down here in the lab? Jeez. We should be good in here for the time being, but they aren't moving. Come on, I'm trying to get out of here. What is it, Brexen? Huh? How the fuck did they catch Giratina is my question. This is a Pokemon, isn't it? The legendary Pokemon Giratina. I feel like you're trying to say something, but I can't understand you. What? How did Brexen do that? Oh, I get it. I have no idea what you're trying to tell me. Hey, are you okay? Come on, get up. This is no time to sleep. In any case, I was thinking maybe we should free this Pokemon too. If Isha's keeping this thing down here, it can't be good. You seem against the idea, and I realize why that would be, but just the thought of keeping this thing down here makes me sick. If Isha starts to rampage with this in his arsenal, I think this is the right move. Let's see here. Please be quiet. We're all here to escape this miserable place. So please cooperate with us and we'll be out of here in a jiffy. I'll take that as a sign of compliance. I'm sorry, I meant mutual cooperation between two equal groups. I have no idea how I'm going to get a Pokemon this huge out, but we'll make it work. Don't think we didn't hear you walking around in here. Crap, we took too long in here. That's right, little lady, you shouldn't be... Oh no. She released the Giratina Isha. How did Isha catch this thing? This is bad. We can't fight a legendary Pokemon like Giratina. Legendary Pokemon? Giratina? You want to fight, Brexen? Looks like Giratina wants to as well. Well, what do you say? Still want to stand in our way? We're gonna fight you no matter what. Legendary Pokemon or not, you're still outnumbered. The one time we'll get to use Giratina. Level 30 Brexen, jeez. Although... Brexen can actually just learn shit? Okay. Okay, well, Brexen's done. Fucking... we have to carry this shit? That's not good. What do you mean Porygon survived that shit? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Well, that's annoying. Fucking hell. Can we, like, enough of this paralysis, man? Oh my... 3 turns in a fucking row! Come on! Oh boy, that's not what I want to see. There we go. How does it feel? We're unstoppable. So this is the power of a legendary Pokemon. Now move aside before... Hey, don't leave us here. Okay, but, like, this is the scientists with no Pokemon. Their Pokemon are done. They shouldn't be able to stop us. Like, come on. Hey, fellas, about before. How did he know? What to do, what to do. What's going to happen to you now, Lavender? I told you not to make any attempt to escape. You are very sick, you see. And now you've released this putrid Bryxen from her confinement. I didn't expect you to be such a tactless patient, Lavender. Don't worry, though. I'll fix any loose ends. Bryxen, leave me. I'll be fine. I can't go any further. Just go. The exit is right here if that's what you want. Whether or not you escape is not of my concern. You no longer have the device that allowed you to effectively communicate with humans. An impressive device, constructed by none other than Saki Blakeory. Bryxen, go. Now, what shall we do with you? Good morning, everyone. Did you guys sleep well? The beds here are super soft, so is out like a light. Ren's going off to do his mission or whatever today. I saw him off early this morning, actually. It's just I can't help but feel like something's wrong here. Albius, I'm sorry, but can I ask you a massive favor? Can you please go on this mission of the Ren and make sure things go okay? Really, Albius, you're just the best, you know that? Albius, things aren't really happening in the city, and Ren is part of Team Xen, right? If you want to work with him, you could learn something really important. Huey, that's so smart, Albius. Don't worry about us. Once we're back in GDC, we're going to alert everyone we can of that upcoming incident with Bladestar. Ren's off to some place called Alamissa. I think that's somewhere in the desert. Good luck, I really mean that. I don't think we get to fight the Hippowdon yet, so... Is that Alexandra? Albius, what are you still doing here? Didn't your boat leave? You're gonna go help Ren. That's just wonderful news. I can rest easy knowing you guys will be working together. Please, let me help you as much as I can. Oh, shit. These will help you get back on your feet when you're knocked down. Where is Alamissa? It's northeast of here. Exit Sashila, head directly north and then east. You'll come across this huge rock structure. Just pass underneath it and you'll find the gates to Alamissa Urben. Good luck, Albius. So, north and then east. Oh, sandstorm, that's nice. And a revival herb, nice. Smooth rock for sandstorm. Albius, why'd you come here? I see you came to get the job done with me after all. Thank you for this opportunity. I won't ruin this chance. Albius, do you happen to know the story of Alamissa Urben? Then you'll learn by just walking through this place, you'll learn. But if we're gonna be teammates, I need to come clean about something. It happened right after you left Golden Leaf Town. Let's chat. What? Ah. The fuck? What the? Where am I? This way, Ren. Don't keep me waiting. Crescent. What the hell is this place? Where'd you take me? This is seriously so creepy. What is this place of Crescent? I'm gonna ignore that remark. This is my place of residence. My base of operations, if you will. You better have plans to tell me everything that's been going on. And why do you have a framed picture of Albius and whoever the rest of those people are? I'm going to be the one talking here, so just listen. And again, I'm going to ignore that last part before I become extremely irritated. Now, about why I brought you here. You said you wanted answers, correct? What if I could provide an answer to that one big problem that's just haunting you? An answer to a question that's been haunting me? What if I said there was a way to bring Melia back from the dead? What? Bring Melia back from the dead? Don't you dare screw with me, that's not possible. Once someone's dead, they're just gone, and... You and Melia had a really good relationship prior to all of this, right? It's a shame that all ended just because Team Xen decided they wanted what was inside her. And all that effort for what? They got her killed for no reason. But you, Ren, could give her a second chance. A second chance at a life she never had. Imagine how grateful she'd be to you. Imagine all the people who would look up to you. Imagine everything that could happen with her once she's back. Imagine how much that would make her love you. What would I have to do? I thought that you might turn around. What you have to do is the simple part. I need you to join Team Xen. You're out of your mind, Crescent. If you think I'm just gonna join the enemy... Silence. You won't be under their rule, you'll be under mine. I want you to act as my mole. I need you to get information on something for me. In exchange for getting the information I need, I'll revive Melia for you, and while doing that, you'd be helping me take down Team Xen from the inside out. Isn't that beneficial for both of us? You get Melia back, and I get Team Xen's destruction. I don't know. You're right when you say that it's beneficial for both of us, but you make it sound way easier than it actually is. Of course it won't be easy, but the rewards would be worth it, no? And of course I'd be here to protect you. I believe you have the most potential out of your group to do this, so... What do you say, Ren? A deal? So I joined Team Xen, but as you quickly found out, Crescent had manipulated me from the beginning. Melia had never died that day, and Crescent knew that. When Anastasia and I escaped to GDC, I cut ties with Crescent for good. But in the end, I was the only loser. Crescent got the information she needed, and I got tangled into an inescapable situation. As for what the situation was, I'm sorry, but I can't tell you that. I didn't join Team Xen because I wanted to betray anyone. I didn't want anyone to get hurt or die, I just wanted my best friend back. But it's not even about her anymore. It's about something that's bigger than Team Xen itself. Something I'm determined to see to the end. There's one last thing I wanted to do before we continued. Right before I was commissioned to be Anastasia's assistant, I came across something peculiar. There was a single Pokeball amongst a bunch of other heaps of trash. It was scheduled for incineration a few hours after I found it. I managed to scavenge it, but it was damaged. Anastasia helped me repair it. She told me it belonged to someone very close to you. It belonged to your mother. Anastasia told me to hold on to this and give it back to you whenever we met again, so I believe this belongs to you. Mysterious black box. Please accept that as my apology to you and to Nancy. By the way, that wasn't supposed to be a bribe for forgiveness. I broke our trust and that's sacred, so I'm going to work to rebuild that trust. Consider that a down payment. We've got work to do. I wonder how much they changed Alamissa Urben. The City of Happiness. Ah, he's wearing the Bladestar gear now. Ryland. And there's fucking tanks. I knew you would come here. Ren, Albius, I think we got off on the wrong foot. I want you two to understand why I chose the path I'm on. You better not be up to anything. I'm not. I don't care for you, but I'm not a heartless man. Would the two of you fancy a walk through the memories of an old, forgotten prince? Sure. Oh, good, I need yellow shards. More time crystals. What was that? The blue stones hung upon the walls are called Time Splicer stones. These particular ones can show the memories of the past. My past. Be sure to watch. There's nothing in here. I can't go that. Wait, I can use strength. Well, I can use strength, but like, can't really do anything there. Is that a mural of Ho-Oh? Bladestar. So I gotta fight my way through Bladestar now, too. Ah, that's bad. I did not expect to, like, get off with that little damage, but I guess Eruption was nerfed. I imagine a bunch of Bladestar grunts are like former citizens of Alamissa. Not just outcasts of GDC. I'm glad I'm getting a lot of yellow shards, because those are the ones I'm missing the most. Yeah, this is a former market. Well, once you've seen all of this, I'm hoping your ideals will mirror ours. Probably what Ryland is hoping for as well. I'm starting to think I have too many recoil moves. This area used to be a busy marketplace. We never got too many outsiders, but it was a special occasion when we did. Visitors were always happy to gaze upon the wares you could only find locally. Ooh, let's switch on that one. Even if it's like not very effective moves, like Corviknight is so fucking tanky, jeez. I don't actually have anything to counter Ghost Pokemon specifically. Oh boy, we're just gonna go through all the phases of Wormadam, aren't we? Okay, well that's annoying. You have 95% accuracy, by the way. Yeah, I sure believe that. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I can't poison it because it's the steel type one, so... Why would you do all that quiver dance? Just use a physical move. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Or, like... I'm glad they made the Bladestar grunts more competent, but like, damn, this is actually getting a bit annoying. That is the rock type, right? Oh boy. Darmanitan, that's not fucking good. Well, I fucking lost my fire type, so that's annoying. Okay, sure. Power break. I already have one of those, though. No use coming in here. The children here used to play so peacefully in the lush oasis, but during the attack the ground crumbled in and the oasis fell into the abyss below, all to be forgotten. Nothing here. I want to explore a little more. What's over here? This is a boarded up place. Blocked by rubble, okay. Oh, I can't go that way either, huh? And we have finally reached the end. So you're in Bladestar because of what happened to your home. That's right, and do you know who caused my home to burn? The very side you align yourself with, Team Xen. It was just over a decade ago now. Without warning, Team Xen infiltrated the city and desecrated it. The charge was led by the current mayor of Grand Dream City, Cassandra. I've never even heard of this event. Of course not, it was swept under the rug. No one cared to help. The world preferred us to silently disintegrate into nothing. But you, Ren, you're also fighting alongside Team Xen. Knowing what they do and what they have done, why? It's complicated. So you have reasons that you believe will benefit you and your loved ones, is that right? Not just my loved ones, I'm fighting for everyone. Heh. I like that answer. I'm the same as well. Very well then, Ren, let's strike a deal. If you're willing to step away from Team Xen, then I shall step down from Bladestar as well. I can't do that. You can't or you won't. I can't. There are some things that I need to be around for. Well, that's unfortunate. In that case, I cannot as well. And that said, I will not let you enter Zone 0 without a fight. But I will say that I understand you more, Ren, and I apologize how I treated you thus far. Ryland. I guess nothing's really changed, so we learned more about Ryland's perspective. We should prepare for a fight, Albius. Before all that, let me look about what's over here. Kind of wish I went down here first, but, you know. Prison scale. Oh, so if I get it like a Feebas, now I can evolve into Milotic. Well, if we're gonna be fighting Ryland, like, again, then... I still need to get a Razor Claw to evolve this. Not a bad moveset, though. Wait, do I have a Razor Claw? I need to see if I have a Razor Claw. It could be in one of my Pokemon, though. Where would I get a Razor Claw? I mean, again, it could be on one of my Pokemon for higher crit. Although if I just straight up don't have one, then that's a bit of a problem. Probably take that. Yeah, I don't think I have the Razor Claw. Oh, wait, I do. But you need the Razor Claw for fucking... Hold on. Oh, you need the Razor Fang for Gligar. The Razor Claw is for Weavile. So where the fuck do I get the Razor Fang? You can buy one in the mall in GDC if you have 7 to 9 stamps. Fucking hell. I could just fucking do apparently what this other guy did and like fish up some Bruxen or whatever they're called. The fucking psychic fish. Do I have Icicle Crash on you? No, I don't. Proceed forward. You'll be unable to return to this point for a period of time. Ryland, there has to be a better way. Stop. Someone's here. Reina, Huey. Welcome. I was waiting for my guests to arrive. Who are you? How dare you sit upon that throne? Me? That's not important. And FYI, I don't tether myself to the importance of material things. What did you do to my sister? Guess you could say I did a little intercepting of fate. Put away the claws, kitty cat. They got a small dose of electricity. You have a lot to answer for. Step any closer and I'll do much worse. Step back and enjoy the show. So then, what do you want? Truth be told, I want a lot of things. It's not about what I want, though. Fate is a fickle thing. It's hard to predict just where exactly it reaches. All of us in this room together right now, surely that cannot be a coincidence. Or perhaps it's a lot more intertwined than you think. You're in the way, Prince. I'll get to you in a moment. Ryland, now let's all just calm down. What is this? I can imagine Albius is tired of being zapped here and there over and over again, but we're going on a trip with a mission of 5. So buckle up, get comfortable, and let's hit the road. Oh, so is this how we go to the fucking past? Because in the previous version, it was like, Alexander's like, go on this mission, take this crystal to the past. But, this section's a total bust, nothing of note anywhere. Then move on to the next section, and continue. You know, I haven't seen Albius in a while. You know Albius, they appear and disappear all the time, but they always know when to show up when it matters most, so let's just let them do their thing. I think I'm gonna go check on how they're doing. Better than the useless nothingness I'm up to here. Suit yourself. Not gonna be able to find where we are. Huh, looks like Albius isn't here at all anymore. Guess Erin was right about them just appearing and disappearing when they please. That's alright, I'm sure they'll be back. Lady Hazuki is here. Well, I got nothing else to do right now. May as well go for a chat. Hello, Miss Hazuki. Ah, Miss Melia, come for a chat. I sure have. So then, how have you been faring in the big city? Not that well, I suppose, especially with the situation with Venom. Ah, yes, Miss Vasile, I've seen the coverage about her. Very sorry for your situation. I hope she recovers soon. But I must admit that I intended this to be more of a light-hearted conversation. Ah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down. Nonsense, it was my fault for prying, but if there's anything else you'd like to know, just ask. Let's chat. Interested in the affairs of Axis High University, Yes, I am. I actually applied there once, but I couldn't get in because of my math scores. Yes, I remember your application. It was stunning and impressive. You didn't get into the program not because of your grades, but because of your circumstances. Pardon? Axis High is not for you, believe me. You have excellence that this school was not able to hone and craft for you, child. What I'm saying is that you had another path you must have taken. So I personally rejected your application. I can't tell if this was supposed to be uplifting or... I meant it in a positive way. That being said, you asked about my duties in this school. I take charge of academics and extracurriculars. I aid my husband with his duties of appearance and stature. What I'm trying to say, child, is that I do all of the work. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, but it is an honest and fulfilling work, I tell myself at least. I hope that answers your query. The passion project of my husband. He designed the city's structure, infrastructure, and theming. A design genius, people love to call him. It's a nice enough city, I suppose. There weren't cities like this when I was younger, that's for sure. The closest thing to Grand Dream City back then was a city named Hiyoshi, but even the tallest towers cannot reach heaven. They'll always be too close to hell for that. Humph. I've lived in cities my entire life. I never got to live the life of a small town. Both have their pros and cons, of course, but the grass is always greener on the other side. Ah, my younger, more stupid years. When they say ignorance is bliss, they truly mean it. I genuinely believe the dumber you are in this world, the happier. But I was quite the rambunctious young one, had a passion for creation and the feel of justice. I would carve out a sword and shield from the bark of a mahogany tree from my yard. I would integrate my tech into those carvings. swinging my wooden sword around pretending I was some hero of legend, fighting for a cause, the rush and excitement of changing lives for the better. And I was good at it, recognized by many. Unfortunately, though, my parents were never fond of my skill. Can you blame them? It's unladylike for a woman to act like a soldier, or so I've been told. That was the status quo of my time. And as I've been saying since I was young, fuck the status quo. Miss Suzuki, language. Ho, I knew that would get a rise out of you. Yes, take that energy and fight. Life is always about fighting to live. Live to fight and live to love. And throw a laugh in there, why don't you? My granddaughter, well, she's doing fine at the moment. I just spoke with her this morning before I came here for the day. So she's at school and fine. Anything weird about her recently? She's still that hyperactive child I've always known. Hyperactive. Yeah, that sounds like Saki, all right. Yeah, she's always been the interesting type. She got it from me, unfortunately. I was rambunctious when I was young, but she's a prodigy and a genius. The pride of the family, she is. So we let her have her quirks and all. Not that there's any changing that. What's that? Can you repeat that? Huh? Wait, what? I have nothing to say about this particular topic. Why did you ask me about that? I'm not sure. Something really compelled me to ask. Don't ask again. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up a sour topic like that. No, that's alright. It's my fault. I should have acted with more decorum. But I don't want you to talk about that name. Ayame. Who is Ayame? Ayame, I have to admit I did not foresee you asking this question, my dear. Honestly, me neither. Well, let's see, we don't really get along too well. Not that we fight or anything, we're just sort of distant from each other. I pushed her too hard when she was young, I suppose, my fault entirely. Can't force a business on a soul who doesn't have the passion for it. That's what my parents did with me, and I thought it would be best for her. Though truthfully, I can say with confidence that it was not best for me either. It's funny how the cycle of abuse tends to make its rounds despite fighting so hard against it. Such is life, but a cycle can always be broken, right? Yes, it can be, and I think Ayame did with my granddaughter. Let's chat. Thomas Jr., that's my adopted grandson. He was a remarkable talent when he was young, perhaps greater than Saki in some ways. Thomas was always an avid fan of our corporation and did everything in his power to become a part of it. His mother was actually a good friend of Ayame's who died young due to disease. Thomas's father fell into depression and neglected the child, so I pushed Ayame to adopt him. I think out of an act of trying to silence me, she did it right away, and that was that. Unfortunately, she's not very close with Thomas, but it is what it is. Alright, that's all I can find online, but let me ask... Her master? Okay, so she doesn't respond to that. Somebody said ask her about her master, but I don't know who her master is, so fuck it. Can we ask her about any of the other people here? Okay, so I think that's it. That's all. Very well then, come by again if you fancy another chat. Guess I should go back and check in on Erin. Looks like Albius ran off before the lockdown. Not surprising. Speaking of Albius, actually, have you heard the word interceptor before? I have not. Madam X mentioned Albius was the one in that alternate timeline. Maybe you should visit the computer lab in that case. It's upstairs. They have a vast database you can search through. Check the middle row of computers. Those are usually free. Gotcha, I'll try it out. So upstairs, middle computers. Time to find what's logged in these databases. A library as grand as this one must have something interesting. First, let's see what they have on Madam X. And enter. A lot of weird options here, but they do have an article on Madam X. Let's see what they got. Source is right, they have nothing about her here. Scarce. Is there really no information about her anywhere? This is a waste of time. Let's try this again. I wonder if they actually have this information logged here. Nothing to do but try. Crossing my fingers. Huh, only one entry. That's really surprising considering the word interceptor isn't really that rare. That's weird. What's that icon at the end of the results tab? It sort of looks like... And just what are you doing? Gah! Oh, honestly, there's no need to scream so loudly. And there's no reason to sneak up on people either. I've been standing here for at least 5 minutes. What do you want? I've been thinking about you for the past 10 minutes. I've come to the conclusion that you and I would make the most efficient power couple this entire region has ever seen. Not romantically, of course. Money is always first. Business partners, if you will. Join me and help me dominate this world with our incredible amount of partnership and money. No. Well, it was worth a try. I must say that you're turning down quite the opportunity, though. Always try to give to the poor, but they're never willing to take. It's that disgusting pride they all have. It's holding them back. Just what are you doing on this computer? Let me see. Hey, that's none of your business. Just who the hell do you think you are? Oh my, trying to get into a restricted article, I see. Trying to get kicked out. You're an amateur at this. Here, this is how you do things. I'll log into my account so that you can access the article. Wait, what? I said I'm logging you into my account so you can view the article. There, everything's finalized. Read to your heart's content. It really is unlocked. Yes, that's what I said I was doing. Can't you listen? I just don't understand why you'd help me out. There are 4 things I value in this world. Money, my family name, my company, and intellect. When I found you, it looked like you were actually trying to learn something. That's far more than what other people can say when they walk in here. All they want to do is pass some exam and forget all that info. But you're different. Learning actually matters to you. You could say that trait of yours captivated me. So learn. Do whatever you must. Hey. What is it? You're a genuine asshole, but thanks. No problem at all. What was your name again? It's Melia. Right, Melia, I shall not forget it. What on earth is that feeling in my stomach? I feel weird. Is it because I helped someone out? Oh dear. Lucille, this is Thomas. Schedule a doctor's appointment immediately. I feel like there's something very wrong with me. A mess, that's what he is. Anyway. There's no way. This is true. What is going on here? I have to go tell Erin what I found. You have a concerning look on you. What'd you find out? So the term interceptor in this context comes from Garufan culture. The interceptor is someone who intercepts the phenomenon known as Fate's Passage. Fate's Passage. I've read about that before. It's the belief that everything in this world belongs to an already written destiny. Everything we do is already predestined. Correct, but the interceptor is one who lives outside that law, the one that intercepts Fate's Passage. But that's not all. According to the page I read, the interceptor is usually called upon by the universe when the world is in immense danger. When this happens, the being is brought in to act as the judge of this world. They're seen as a last-ditch effort. The interceptor is the ability to send the world into peace or destruction. The page also explained that there are usually weird phenomena surrounding the interceptor. They appear and disappear as if they were just an apparition. When I read that, it reminded me of something that happened at Valor Mountain. Albius was thrown into a pit of lava. There's no way they could have survived it. But then out of nowhere, Albius appeared as if nothing happened. And then again, in the alternate timeline, Albius took the full blast of Melanie's attack. It should have obliterated them, but they appeared moments later without a single scratch. That also reminds me of something Alita told me. She said when Albius was with her in Karatos Mountain, they vanished. She couldn't find them no matter how hard she looked, but the one day they just gave up and appeared. Or they just up and appeared. I'm sorry, there's a lot I have to think about. Go ahead and do more investigations in the main room. Melia, one last thing. Yes, what is it? Do you trust Albius? With all my heart. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here right now. I see. Carry on. Guess it's back to investigating. In the main room. What am I supposed to be doing here? What am I supposed to be checking for? Oh, what the fuck? Wait, this box hasn't always been here, has it? Please don't be a bomb. Okay, not a bomb, woo. Seems to be a note in here and two weird-looking coins. Let's take a look. Hidden beneath the floral and pink, the truth of the abyss lies within. Hidden beneath the what? What a strange note. Well, alright, I guess I'll start looking for this truth. Whoa, I did not see you back here. Are you the one the Puppet Master told me about? You know about the Puppet Master, then that means the box was from... Defeat me in battle and you'll find out the truth. Holy shit. Oh, that's annoying. Tyrantrum. Oh, fuck off with that, man. They're gonna try and Dragon Dance sweep. Fuck off. Okay, well at least they killed themselves with that. Jeez. Fucking Sunflora, really? Thank goodness, I can go home now. Anyway, here's the truth. Bring the Nightmare Medallion to this library at midnight tonight. Bring the medallions to the library? You mean the coins in that box? And why midnight? I don't know. Good luck doing that. The library is closing tonight for some weird reason. We'll think of something, thanks. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. All good, don't worry about it. Hey, you're here with that Erin girl, right? Oh yeah, I am. We're here working together on something. That's a relief. Erin's finally found a friend. Huh? Am I missing something? Erin's been sort of a regular guest here at the Atheneum. Every day she'd walk in here, go up those stairs, and read alone. It was really strange to me at the time. I asked myself, doesn't she have any friends? So one day I went and asked her if everything was okay. At first she tried to shoo me off, but I'm a persistent gal. Eventually she became annoyed to the point where she opened herself up to me. It turns out Erin's peers bullied her to the point of depression. Hey Erin, why are you so smart? Only nerds are that smart. Who dresses you, your mother? Careful, Monica. I heard Erin doesn't have a mom. Boo-hoo. I heard she doesn't have a dad either. Can you believe that? What a loser. Hey Erin, where are you going? Don't leave without us. Chase her. Aw, Erin, stop crying. It was only a joke. What would your mom say if she saw you like this? Your dad would probably off himself before admitting you were his daughter. Oh, look, it's Erin. How many rocks can her big head take before it cracks open like an egg? Let's find out. That one's a bit too real for me. Please stop. Please stop hurting me. All I'll say is it says a lot about people for bullying you for being smart. Ostracized from people, she turned to books. This place was a safe haven for her. I knew Erin seemed sort of introverted, but I never would have thought it was the result of bullying. She always has this hardened attitude, filled to the brink of confidence. In that regard, I was jealous of her. Sometimes all that can be a show, or perhaps that's just what her past turned herself into, but I'm glad she found someone as nice as you. Thank you for telling me all this. No problem, please look after her. I will. Erin. Erin, hold on, I'm writing down theories down in my notebook. What you thinking? I'm not telling you, you'll just blatantly follow what I'm thinking, and that's stupid. Plus, what I have is probably baseless conjecture. Now, about that thing we have to do that you mentioned before, we have to come back here with those 2 nightmare medallions at midnight. Midnight, huh? Alright, guess we gotta be here at that time then. But how? I heard the library's closing tonight. What? This library is usually open 24/7. That's weirdly inconvenient. Whatever, we'll just hide here until everyone leaves. Where are we gonna hide? Heh, leave that to me. See, wasn't that easy? The people here don't really care. They nonchalantly check if everything's turned off and then leave. How do you know so much about this library, Erin? Let's just say this place used to be my second home. You learn a few things and you're here all the time. It's just about midnight and we have the medallions, so guess we should take a look around. Oh shit, there he is. Gotcha, I'm right behind you. What are nightmare medallions anyway? I used to see this lady sell them in the night market for pretty cheap. Apparently it's supposed to give you nightmares 100% of the time if you have them near you. That's awful, who would buy these? Disturbed people or kids trying to lucid dream probably. They look for an opportunity for a better world in their view. Dreams are aspirations or curiosities brought to a pseudo-plane of existence. Those who are tired of this world yearn for a side where the grass is always greener, and in many cases it is so. You must be the puppet master, or at least a subordinate of his. What? I am his subordinate, yes, and you, Erin and Melia, have an appointment with him. Dream a dream so grand it becomes a nightmare. Hey, are you with me or not? That voice, it's Erin's. Come on, wake up already, it's bad enough I can't move. Huh? Where are we? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know how we ended up here, but I bet it has to do with that person in the puppet master garb at the library. Not to alarm you, but I can't move. Yeah, I said that already. It's just you, me, and that projector. Isn't that you? Wait, no, that's not me. I don't... The fuck? She was... What did we just watch? The dreams of one long lost into the echoes of the void itself, but with hopes and dreams long forgotten a semblance remains. You'd like to say a lot of words that don't make sense without context. Daylight comes and thus we fade away. Your truth will be known soon. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Where am I now? No way, this room, it's... Hey, over here. You might want to take a look at this. The fuck am I supposed to do? I'm not sure if we should be messing with this. That dream we had was way too weird. We've come this far, may as well finish. This box has a couple of things in it. There's an envelope with a note and what seems to be 2 tickets. What does the note say? Your truths will be revealed in a blaze of glory at the Grand Dream Ball. Grand Dream Ball? It's just some event they have where they showcase plans for the city in the upcoming year and such. Only problem is that the ball happens pretty soon after our time at the tourney. Don't worry, with Happy we can get anywhere we want pretty fast. It looks like there's one last thing in the box. It's actually for you, Melia. For me. Yep, this file, it says Project Rapture on it. Does that name ring any bells? I can't say it does. Might as well check it out. Melia, are you doing okay? You're trembling. It can't be true. This has to be a lie. Hey, relax. If you yell, you might get us caught. Give me the file. I want to take a look at it. Thank you. Whoa, what? Any information in this file should not be disclosed to any storm chaser besides Jenner and Karina. Project Rapture is the process of deceiving Melia into joining the storm chasers. Jenner shall be given the snag machine by Redacted. He is then to notify Team Xen of Melia's presence at Goldenwood Forest. When this happens, Melia is to flee Goldenwood Forest and return to East Garen Lab. Jenner will then send her to Route 2 where Spasa and Tiempo will appear before her. They will give her the offer. Karina's position is to direct any companions of Melia. Anyone who decides to aid her shall be thrown off the main path. We've entrusted the TM Rock Smash to her for this very reason. The following info should not be disclosed to Jenner. After Project Rapture is complete, eradication of Jenner's status shall proceed. More info shall be noted in file Project Eradication. Ooh. Project Rapture, confidentiality, rank S. The Storm Chasers are the group you were affiliated with, yes. Yeah. So they used the professor to get closer to you somehow, and once their plan was complete, they were going to get rid of him. Back on Terajuma, he told me there was something he wished to say to me, but that he couldn't. This is probably what he was referring to. In the end, though, he gave up his life to save yours. So do these documents really change anything? No, it really just means my life was scripted out from the moment I was born, and that people I thought I trusted were a part of it, Karina included. It happens. No use losing your mind over it, though. I have to wonder if this is the reason why Crescent went rogue. Let's not jump to conclusions. You know, it's funny how destiny works sometimes. My dad pushed me to become a gym leader, a role I was never able to fulfill, but after all the betrayals and threats on my life, I still ended up here, in the place that was supposed to be my gym. Huh, I thought this belonged to that Lavender girl. It was supposed to be from me, but I guess Lavender got it after I wasn't able to attend. I always thought I'd be battling trainers here and just living my life. Is that something you still want? Well, that dream is kind of detached from reality at this point, but sometimes I still wish it wasn't. It doesn't have to be a dream. Grand Dream City allegedly is all about making dreams come true. Let's make yours true right here, right now. What? Let's have a battle here in your gym. I'll be your very first opponent. Erin. Let's just do this before I change my mind. Now listen, I'm not a trainer. Don't expect some impressive fight on my part. All that matters is that you're here and willing to do this. That's all I could ever ask for. Yeah, on guard and all that. That's annoying. Nothing I can really do but power through it, though. Fucking focus, Sash. Ampharos. Okay. Gilded Arrow's a dragon move? Wasn't it a flying move? Okay, well, that thing is a lot more fucking tanky than I thought. I don't know how that thing is faster than Togekiss. Doesn't wait, that thing has toxic boost, doesn't it? Or immunity. Absol. How do you misplay Rough? Florgus. Are we faster? Of course we're not. Of fucking course we're not, man. Oh man, this is annoying. What's important is that we had fun. Isn't that what people say after they lose or something? It sure is. I don't think battling will ever be for me, but I will admit that I did have some fun in that fight. Thanks. Erin? I just don't really have many opportunities to feel this way, so whenever I do, I don't know how to act. I don't understand. I've never had real friends, never had real parents. I never had a real life of my own. I just did the same routine over and over. But all that changed when Alita appeared. Suddenly it feels like I'm finally a part of something that gives my life some sort of worth and meaning. I just wanted to say that I appreciate you all. You, Huey, Lavender, Venom, Albius, Alita, Cannon, everyone that's been with me so far. Thank you all for breaking me out of my own prison. We'd be there to break you out no matter what, because now you're a part of our group, our family. We have to look after each other, because when we're out there fighting evil, there won't be anyone but us. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Melia. The fuck? These guys. Evildoers, my bastion won't crumble. Damn, this lady doesn't give up. We haven't even been able to hit her at all. Hey, using a shield is totally cheating. Cheating, you child, prepare to learn justice. We need to break that shield or else we're gonna get nowhere. Let's do an all-out attack and smash it, then Reina and Huey will attack. Even if it just slows her down a little, we'll win. Go. What? You guys are really being so mean. That backfired. Okay, so I think I broke a bone. What do we do now? She's just fighting us and our Pokemon. With just a sword and shield. There's nothing to be done. Be brave and reap what you've sown. Stop. Hazuki, don't hurt them. Lady Anju, I told you to wait on the ship. It's not safe out here. I couldn't help myself, and besides, if I hadn't, you would have sliced my friend into a million pieces. Friend? But... You there, what business do you have falling out of the sky like that? Nice, get up, Tinker Tot. What have you got brewing for me today? You didn't answer my question. Answer or face justice. You, of all people, lack the understanding of true justice, just as corrupt as the people before and after you. Ha! Not bad, Tinker Tot. I'll have my subordinates take care of you next. I have a prince to deliver in another time. We've been thrown here, wherever this is, by that same guy. We're definitely not friends. Nope, nuh-uh. Lady Anju, forgive me. I'll atone for my sins with my life. Enough of the dramatic, Suzuki. You are not beneath me. And it's them you need to apologize to. I apologize. I did not mean to harm anyone. Innocent. It's fine. Just... No, it's fine, whatever. But can someone explain where we are right now? We're in the past. How's that possible? How do we get back home? I suppose you could have returned the same way Albius did last time. But the way to Kugiran City is closed off due to rock slides. In fact, the region has been quite unstable as of late. And for that reason, Our Lady Nymeria summoned both Hazuki and I. If anyone could get you four back home, it's her. Okay, so where is this Nymeria chick? She's not just some chick, she's Our Lady. She resides in Hiyoshi City, just north of here. I've decided then, let's bring our new friends to Our Lady. It's not far, and in these times we could all use a shoulder to lean on. Very well, single file line, Albius to the front. Aw yeah, conga line, everyone. Conga parte. Jeez. Yeah, this is a fucking line. Whoa, what's the earthquake? They've been quite frequent as of late, it seems. We don't know the causes, but we suspect it's the catastrophic event Albius and their friends mentioned last time they were here. Nymeria probably senses something as well. This is the Altair Manor, what's left of it anyway. There's no use going here. It's empty, abandoned, and just so sad. Last time I couldn't hold it in, I just started crying. Okay. Lady Anju, perhaps it's best if you just return back home to your estate. And for what purpose? I was summoned here by Nymeria. It's just that it's gotten so dangerous recently, I'm worried. I know Nymeria assigned you to my safety, but I'm quite capable of handling myself, thank you. Where the fuck do I go? About face, Albius, this way is too dangerous. The path usually connects back to Route 3 in Kugiran, but as you can see, it's not serving its intended duty at the moment. God save Route 3. Ah, Anju, Hizuki, I see you finally made it to Hiyoshi. This is Namiria's assistant, Canon. Her servant, but yes, I wanted to greet Namiria's guests as they arrived, but it seems we have more than we anticipated. I will go and let Namiria know about this development. Oh, it's gonna be alright, Huey. Maybe he has amnesia or something. But I'm sure that was him. That being said, we've reached Hiyoshi City. Let us disperse from this group and make our way in. Welcome to the Hiyoshi City, everyone, capital of the Avium region. Huh, so this is Hiyoshi City, huh? It's quite nice. So where is this Namiria chick again? I told you, she's not just some chick. Please follow us. We'll be heading north and then due west. Don't lag behind. Alright, well, finally at a place where I can probably stop for now. And we will see what happens next. So those of you watching on Twitch, YouTube, thank you for watching the stream or the VOD. Be sure to follow my socials when you want an update on when I upload either the VOD or start to stream. And I will